Hey guys, welcome back to Sammy Time 99. Today we're going to be checking out Is That All You Got trip, Linville Gorge Loop, on April 2019. So, big thanks to Pete Beck. He did a lot of good filming at River Kings, by the way. Go subscribe to him. He's very nice. And to be honest, I personally enjoyed that video a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Sammy Time. Yeah.
I thought she was gone forever. Never look into the wind when you're wearing a hat. That's day one stuff. I'm just messing. Table Rock Summit, 1 mile. Right on, yeah. All right, I think we're on the right trail. What do you think, man?
I think this is gonna be so much fun.
So we're all loaded up, got the backpacks on, and we're gonna opt off the ridge trail, take a little bit of a lower trail to get out of this wind. I think it's called the, I don't know what it's called. It's something, but there's a trail going to the left, I think. We're just getting started here, and you can see the views already. Linville Gorge. So the wind is just absolutely pumping up here at the top of these mountains. And the guys have opted to do a lower elevation trail, kind of get us out of some of this. But it's this kind of weather, this kind of scenery, it reminds me of Alaska. Loving it. So just while we're getting going there, I want to give a special shout out to the Backpacking Club of Burlington for inviting me along. This is going to be a lot of fun. Everyone's back on their feet and onward. Not sure if you can pick up how steep this is. It's not the world's steepest trail, but it's definitely going downhill quickly.
If you get that tree, the angle of the tree maybe?
Yeah, just about a,
what is it, 45?
45.
Oh yeah, that's significant.
Significant. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo-hoo!
I wish I could go on right there. Oh, Pete, you want pole or you good?
I'm good. Going down.
Did you get my little slip?
Look at the troopers. You guys are hard as nails. So the goal is to get down to the river today and cross it. And that'll be the deciding factor for whether or not we can call the trip a success, is if we can get across that river. So that's our objective. Everyone's quiet, everyone's thinking about it. And none of us have been there. Well, not all the weather's gone yet. Looks like we're about to get hammered with the squall. It's coming on in. We're getting closer and closer to the river here. We're all anticipating seeing what it actually looks like at this water level. First peaks of the Linville River. Coming on into it here. I hear some rushing water. We'll see what she looks like. So there's the bridge crossing at what once was Spence Creek crossing. no longer viable option. So I guess we're gonna put the backs down and scout out a way to get across this thing and see what happens. We're here at the crossing and the water is a little high to do it safely right now on any of these rock hopping deals. The plan right now is we got time on our side because the river is going down. It's at 246 feet per second right now and going down. We're gonna go up to that point up there, that last little rock that has some water pillowed over it. We're gonna slide off in the current, let it push you over here and get up. It looks like it's just gonna be a swim. The biggest challenge for those guys is that their bags are not waterproof. They don't have dry bags inside, so they're gonna need to keep their bags dry somehow. But that's where we're at. Pretty river. Over some.
Go ahead, I don't do it.
Evil Mordor.
I mean, you got a point.
Like, I'm with
All right,
you,
so
Matthew. Like, I'm gonna do that too. You
we've
have
been
to
here
go
at the
in
crossing
water.
about an hour and a half, just hanging out, weighing options. We've got a pretty good plan. A couple different ways we can do it. Just jump in and let the current ride you, or jump off the rock and then I can immediately throw a rope and just yank them in. Either way, but the question at hand now is, do we do it now at 4:45, or do it tomorrow? It's supposed to be a little warmer tomorrow. Somewhere around lunch, let the warm up happen and get a nice rest and rest up first. So Chad and Brent are definitely thinking tomorrow. And then I'm good either way. I'm just sitting here. If it was just me, I'd probably already be over there. But we have a couple soldiers over here. What do the big boys think?
I'm down for today. I'm unbiased.
Today.
So we're trying to make a good, responsible decision.
If we're really voting,
There's no wrong or right answer. We're just working our way through it here.
If this is a vote,
And
then
Matthew,
we're doing it.
do not forget to save your feet. You gotta stay warm in
I think
water.
if we're looking for comfort after the fact, we should probably go for tomorrow.
Tonight.
You think?
Yeah, dry off.
I
Sit
think
down.
right now, because then
Well,
everything-
okay, let's talk about that. That's one option. But what if we cross it and we immediately start walking
Well, we will have to walk at least somewhere.
and heat
Yeah.
up? By
Yeah.
dry off, by heating up, by walking,
Yeah.
by
Okay.
hiking.
We'll do that tomorrow too, though.
Well, okay, I'm saying if we did that tonight, now,
Yeah.
if we wouldn't, our goal is to get over so we can set up camp, then I feel like we should hike right after we go over, just because
Right.
it'll warm everybody up the fastest of anything else.
Except dry clothes
Other than a fire.
and a fire.
maybe
Dry clothes to fire work pretty good for me.
maybe
What-
we could hike and do what your plan was, but then when we get there, we can make a fire also.
I mean, you're mixing both of them, but close.
Yeah, the best plan is usually the first plan and the second plan together.
Or if you're lucky, you could do the third.
What's the third?
I don't know.
Helicopter picks us up, drops us over.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that would work. Incognito.
We're gonna give it a go.
They're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see what happens, and maybe we'll be feeling it. I think it's gonna have just hands in pockets, everyone looking around. But now or tomorrow, might as well get it out of the way, get warmed up, have a nice warm evening, and call it good instead of sitting on it and thinking about it all night. But these other four guys are going regardless, and I think it might just be the motivation the guys need to get going. All four of the kids are fired up. I think they're ready to go. Chad and Brent are considering the options about waiting until tomorrow. Now we've got a storm coming in, so everyone's going to be wet anyway. You might as well just go. All right, they're paper, rock, scissoring it as the only viable means of seeing who's going first. Get some! Oh yeah! Looks like he lost his pants.
Hold it,
Yeah. Yeah, Sam! Yeah! Woo! So the Burlington Backpacking Club again is superseding all expectations. We have forded the river on day 2. Kind of day half for me, but it was a fun half day. But yeah, so there it is, the bridgeless Spencer Creek Ridge crossing. Medium high water. Tack line in the bags, swimming it. Got some rocks in your bag? Good job, Matthew. The whole rest of the trip should be
Cakewalk.
just walking. Right on. Now tonight we'll sleep and tell stories of. Oh yeah, that's one for the grandkids. All right, so that was the crossing. Sun's starting to get down in the hills now. 6 o'clock. It went about as good as it could go, thanks to the guys from Raleigh. They couldn't get across without my rope, and we really used a lot of their help too, so it was a good joint effort. Worked out for everybody. All right, now we find a campsite. You can see the panorama. Super scenic and rugged because the trees are too close together. But we have a fantastic campsite. The river's just down that way. Beautiful scenery all around. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. I'm not sure the exact mileage. I'm not sure the exact mileage we ended up with. I would say probably about 3 to 4 miles that I hiked, and I know they hiked some more before that, so we're far ahead of schedule. It's a good thing we got the crossing done, because now everybody can just relax and sleep, and it was weighing pretty heavy on the mind. All right, so we got our fire going. The boys are about to chow down. We got dinner rocking. Brent's looking like an accomplished certified river crosser. Love it. Yeah, the Cobble Cruise, feeling good.
Somebody was a beast. I don't know, look. Somebody was a beast. Probably in the side
I think
pocket.
pretty much everyone beasted it today.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Good job, James. Take 2. So, good job, Sam. Is that better?
Yeah.
James. Yeah, he looks. Your new name is James.
Okay.
You've earned a new name today.
James accepted that quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. And the guys are over here just enjoying a kind of a slow morning, being ahead of schedule, and having the water crossing behind us. They're enjoying the luxury of being champions. Sam, Matthew did a fantastic job of scavenging some starter wood for the fire. It's pretty much gone down now, but they had a roaring fire over here just a bit ago. How'd y'all sleep last night?
I slept like Snorlax.
Like Snorlax?
Still on the sticker.
You want your what sticker is that you want? That's right. Pound on that. These little guys are troopers.
Still need a shower.
You need a shower?
We gypped ourselves.
Well, we can work a shower out.
How?
You do a half crossing of the river. You go out in it and you come back, and then you're clean.
Yeah, shower unsanitary.
The river?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're
Pee in the
drinking
river.
that river.
People pee in the river.
The solution to pollution is dilution.
What is it?
Drink a whole bunch of it.
There's enough water there where you won't even notice the pee. All the fish pee in there, the bear, the deer, the raccoons, everything in that place pees in there. And drink up, because you're drinking it. Mmm.
Okay, well,
Did you actually?
Oh man, that's good. That tastes like trout pee. Well, it's 11 o'clock, almost lunch really, and we're back on the trail. And the guys had been pushing pretty hard, so they were just really enjoying a perfect morning in the gorge. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it does feel good to be moving and taking in this beautiful day. So I guess we got a snake up here.
Right here.
What?
Pretty quickly.
What is it?
It's black.
Racer.
He's right behind that log.
Oh yeah.
The rotten log.
So this big rat snake. Pete would like that.
Want my book?
Let him know. We just grab him.
I ain't grabbing him.
Just grab him. When he starts trying to turn around, he just wiggle his tail left and right. You better go get him.
I think he's down the hill.
No, I'm not gonna
No, you get him. You get him.
does keep quiet.
Yeah, he'll bite you.
You getting this on video?
There you go. Rat snake.
We can jerk him out.
For not having any legs, he moves pretty good. The racer, you wouldn't be able to catch up to.
They're a lot meaner. We are not toting a lot of water, just kind of a minimal amount. And we've been hiking for a little bit, so we're gonna plus up, get a drink. So we just finished filtering our water here. Beautiful backdrop. Chad is not a fan of walking with low water supply in his pack. He likes to be topped off. He likes to be topped off. So we got a nice little trickling brook here. Everyone's full up on water. He said he felt a little unstable with the wind, with that light pack. Needed to get grounded again.
Hey, look.
There, smile. You got 2-3 liters of water in there. Look at him slogging through the swamp here. So I got an opportunity to catch up with the stormtroopers up here. How you guys holding up? Sam's getting a little beat up. Matthew's doing good. Sam's doing good though. Is it time for lunch in a little while? Is your belly's talking to you? Been talking to you. That's what I'm talking about. The life jacket's a nice touch. If you've never had to bring a life jacket on a backpacking trip, you haven't truly lived yet. So lunchtime is over. We're kind of getting dressed, gearing up to go. You see our beautiful little spot here. Miniature pebble beach. I had my chair, my feet soaking. Got some nice moss, shade, sun, whatever you want. So lunch is behind us. We're back on the trail. And we got, looks like about 2.5 miles. And the trail will leave the river, climb a pretty good elevation, then follow a contour to the left, and then join up the mountains to Sea Trail, and then back down to the river with one little knob in between. And then we'll see what's on the menu after that. So for now, nice trail, beautiful day. Little breeze in the treetops. Sounds like a little rushing waterfall. Couldn't be better. Be a good time to tell you that Brent's trail name is Lemon Drop, because he brings lemon drops. And they were right. You normally wouldn't get this candy, but somehow when you're walking on trail in the forest, this is just the right one to eat. Maybe it gives you... Oh, the Backpacking Club of Burlington does it right. When you see the pinnacle up here and the river there, you'll see these guys here. How you feeling? On a scale of 1 to 10, how's the weekend been?
0.
0? 0?
Well, that's what my feet think, but what I think is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, but the feet say 0. Oh yeah, look at the pros.
I'm gonna hook you down, brother.
Oh yeah. So our beautiful trail is no more. We're on kind of a bushwhacky, very non-maintained trail here. Matthew's doing a fantastic job keeping us moving in what we believe to be the right direction. I mean, we're going downriver. Can't be too far off, right? At least we hope. That's a steep hill. I don't know where this trail is. Hold on, Matthew. All right, so Elliot and I are not only looking fabulously cool with our shoes around our necks, but we are going to attempt to cross the river here. I don't think it's too deep. I don't think, but there's supposed to be a trail over there. Just be something fun to do while they're getting water and breaking. So, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right on. If this doesn't make the video, then you know it didn't work out. Oh, we're almost there. Oh man, that's deep. That's deep right there. I wonder. Whew. I wonder, should we go up a little bit? We made it. Shorts are a little wet, but we made it. And we'll lace up here in just a second. Guys, we know there's a trail there. We think it's the original loop trail, or the original gorge trail rather, that was coming down the gorge and just crossed the river because this right side's cliffed out. But for some reason, the updated trail does not cross the river, even though it's a beautiful trail. Now they got it going up this hill and then tying into the mountains to sea. So I'm not sure why. Could be some land usage issues or something over there, possibly. But since the guys set out to do the loop, they don't want to cut out part of that, and so we're going to take the hill and basically set out to accomplish what they started. So apparently back here about 100 yards or so, probably where we crossed that pretty little stream, it's supposed to be the trail that goes up the hill. And we got to climb some elevation. I got to look at a map to see how high, and then we'll follow the contour around this cliff and then back down to the river. So Brent and I are talking, this little flagging tape on this tree, we both noticed it coming in, and then the trail just dead-ended against the cliff face there at the river.
It's a nice blaze.
And so yeah, that's the blaze. We both in our mind, no one said it out loud, said, I wonder why there's a ribbon on that tree.
In a national
And then
forest.
here we are. Here's the trail, we think, heading up. It just goes up. Oh, I found some stinging nettle.
So is it right then?
Up we go.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's it.
You see it?
I see it.
What the?
This is a lot better choice. Bah! Bah! The only appropriate noise to make when climbing a trail like this. Bah! This is almost a four-hander. So the GoPro's back in action. We're going up a pretty steep trail right here. You don't want to spill here. And this is going to lead up to the Mountain to Seas trail. And then we're going back down to the river crossing. The guys are up ahead. Team's looking good. I just had to stop briefly to re-battery. It was the most inopportune time, but I didn't want to miss the climb. Like, look at that beautiful waterfall. This place is beautiful. Got the old heart pumping on this one. I gotta admit, this right here is a manly climb. And then some wrung out hikers.
For real.
That was a goat trail. How do you feel, man?
Decent. All right. A little sweaty.
Decent, all right, a little sweaty.
It'd be fine if we didn't do that again.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But I think tomorrow it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun tomorrow.
For sure.
It's pretty bad.
Good news. We found more goat trail. Even better news. It's covered in blowdown. But we're going down to go up on these things. I don't understand. I see blazes up there running the rim on the elevation. I think they're fixing this. But we need to fire whoever made these trails. Did I say never give up elevation? On the upside, we get to say we did it back when it was hard. It's going to be kind of sissy sauce after they fix it. But onward and upward. All right, more blowdown. Fantastic. That's a jamble. Everyone soldiering through this one. I see a sign. Looks like the Mountains to Seas trail. Woo! Things are looking up. Actually, they're looking down, which is looking up. And it's about 6:30. I think the plan is just to get to the river and camp. And I think everyone's looking forward to that. So I got Matthew here. What are you picking, Matthew? Sourwood.
Sourwood, yeah.
Yeah, he knows how to identify it now. Throw one down for the camera. Oh yeah. This is the top of the last climb of the day.
Right there, buddy.
Oh yeah. Look at this guy. Man, what are we talking about? That is fabulous.
That is fabulous.
Downhill. So we are looking for the first good campsite here at the river. She's all flattened out. We thought this might work, but that's just there's no trees for the hammocks and a lot of poison ivy, so push us a little further. What do you say, guys?
Say pretty good. I mean, the further we go, the better.
The further we go, the better. So here we are with Chad and Matt. What are your thoughts on the day, Chad?
I overdid it.
You overdid it?
I overdid it. I mean, obviously I could do it because I did do it, but
I think you'll feel like a new man when you get some food in there.
yeah, it was rough. That goat trail was ridiculous.
The goat trail put the whammy on the. That's what I told
And
Brent.
I didn't even mind the trees being across it because I was already way past done before the trees even showed up.
Yep. So we got us a roaring fire. I've got my belly full. I ate the whole breakfast skillet, and then I did some horse trading for the. I gave two Mountain House meals away to the boys. They kind of hornswoggled me. I just needed an oatmeal, but it was totally worth it. It was the best cinnamon oatmeal I've ever had. I even drank the juice because I put too much water. But now I'm back to feeling like a new man. Like I said, we got us an awesome fire going. We got an MRE bomb. We're gonna wake the boys up the old-fashioned way. What was that?
What was that?
What was that? Did a gun go off?
No idea.
Are you awake? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Nah, Chad's laughing, bro.
Wake up time. Oh, yeah. It went over here by the. We are underway here, hiking right up to the crossing point, and then it's go time. I think we can ford this without any too much trouble. I don't think it's going to be an issue today. So, man, what a pretty spot, what a pretty morning. Backpacking Club of Burlington about to go deep on the Linville River. Perfect morning.
Oh my gosh. I need my lounge chair, my sunscreen.
And a pair of Crocs would be nice.
Yeah.
Felt bottom Crocs. Look at him go.
It's not even cold.
So we're through the most of it here. Just a last little run out on the far side. Ah, sand. So Elliot went back in and got Sam's bag. Sam's doing a little better now. Oh yeah. And wise words with Sam. Tell me about the crossing, man.
Once you got past that rock over there, like the first one you see, it got like a little bit warmer. Once you got past the next rock, it got warm. And then when you got close to it, it felt like you were just used to it and you just give up.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, how hard was that?
5.
A 5.
Did you
Right
like
on.
Spence crossing better?
Yes.
You like the adventure of swimming?
Yes. That one was much easier than that.
You have it. If a 9-year-old can do it and a 10-year-old can do it, you can do it. All right, guys, so standing between us and Cookout is 1,000 feet of elevation and about 1.5 miles. And we just started it. But I think today's trail is going to be much more civilized, much more manageable than the goat trail experienced yesterday. We shall see. There's a better view of Short Off. and I see the trail going up. That's going to be spectacular. Probably doesn't show up on the GoPro, but I can see it. It's dead ahead. There's a little bit of a goat trail right there, but we don't want to tell the little ones. I think we're going to have to take that. And it's going to be steep. So yeah, these guys basically have completed the loop. Now it's just walking to the truck.
Yep.
So congratulations on the loop, guys, especially the little ones.
Thank you.
Way to beast it out, guys.
I feel like I just accomplished life.
All right, guys, so we got a mile to go downhill to the parking lot. Spirits are high. We just achieved our goal here at the loop beginning / ending for the guys. They went that way, we came back up this way. 22-mile loop. Of course, I missed the first day. Had to join them on Friday. Had some other obligations I couldn't get out of. So I didn't get the whole thing. I'll probably be short about 6 miles of what they did. So I'm not the true Linville loop hiker. I've only done most of it, but I will say this is a great trail. Definitely recommend this if you're the adventurous type and moderately good shape to good shape, and ready for a little punishment and a lot of reward. This is going to be a good one for you. Definitely the water crossings are going to be something you need to mind. Doing it at high water would definitely not be advisable or smart. A parking lot. Fantastic. We're here at the truck. Pack's off. Everyone's talking about cookout. Looks like we're ready to load up and hit the road. So this is the famous Louise hamburger. I'm not sure how I'm gonna bite it actually.
Crush it.
Man, but what you eat, Matthew?
Mac and cheese and steak.
Let's see you take a bite.
I'm waiting for my mac and cheese.
You know what Pete's favorite meal is? Little Pete?
What?
Mac and cheese. At the beach, that's all he orders. We let him order it the whole week, every meal, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Is it good? Is it the world's best? Yeah, all right.
Mac and cheese is like
What you getting, Sam?
mac and cheese with extra cheese and bacon in it.
Right on.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're at Famous Louise's. We're saying goodbye. We probably won't stop again in Burlington just to say goodbye, so appreciate it, guys.
Yes, thank you, sir.
And so as I say goodbye to 2 families I barely knew 3 days ago, I reflected on the decision to come. I was torn. Originally, I was super excited to take Pete. He's been my hiking buddy since before he can remember. He loves backpacking, and he would have loved this trip. But when he was knocked out of the trip by a cut on his foot from a shell at the beach, Chad asked me if I still planned on coming. And I told him yes. And I didn't do it for Chad or Brent or Elliot or Drew. I did it for those little guys. Matt, Sam. You see, it wasn't too long ago I was one of those little guys with some fabulous shades somewhere in Canada on an Algonquin Park canoe trip with my dad, my best friend, and his dad. And those are memories I'll have forever. So when you've got a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old who are wanting to soldier up and join their older brothers and their dads on a 22-mile hike on the Linville Loop, and they just need a helping hand to get across a river, well, that's just not something I can turn down. And they never stopped moving, whether they were tired or hungry, or the trail was beaten up on Sam. They kept moving forward with the crew. And And while there was a few hard moments and a few tough times, I could see the father swell with pride each time the sons picked themselves up and took that first step down the trail. And they were watching Elliot and Drew. These are the kind of older brothers that every little kid should have, and the kind of sons that every father hopes for. Well-rounded, upbeat, and helpful. Drew spent most of his time making sure Sam was okay. Elliot has a quiet confidence about him that adds a lot to the trip. Both of them were smiling and joking and keeping the spirits up. Neither one of them needed help. They're not little boys anymore. They're young men. And that leads me to Chad and Brent. Here are two fathers that could do anything with their time, but they choose to invest it in the lives of their sons. And so they fling themselves into a young man's territory to give their sons the opportunity to accomplish something big. For me, it was an honor to be asked to be a part of it. And so they're at the finish, standing tall with their hands on their hips, beaming with pride and confidence, are two young men who just took a giant step on the trail of life.